Hello everyone, welcome to this video. This video is an exciting one for me because not only did I buy some more 4TB SSDs because all this camera footage takes up an absolute ton of space, but I've also got myself a Black Lion Audio 17, which is a copy of the 1176, or their take on the 1176, should I say. It's not a direct copy. So let's open it up and see what's inside. I should say this is a B stock one, which means it's been demoed in whatever shop I brought it from, which I can't remember the name of, but it's still new. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Box inside a box. English power cable, always useful. Here's the manual. Thank you for purchasing the Black Lion Audio 17 FET limiting amplifier. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Quick start guide. Pretty standard stuff. I've never read one of these in my life. This is the first time. I'm just doing it to look like I'm diligent on camera. Right. These are some kind of feet or something. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Look at that. I want to look at it first, actually. That's nice. That is nice. Oh. See, that is some seriously nice build quality. So on the front, I'm going to hold it this way so hopefully you can see. We've got the input, which is your input level to it because it's a fixed threshold. You've got your output, and then we've got the attack and release. This is the sidechain high pass filter, which 1176s didn't have, and we've got a choice there of 100 Hz, 200 Hz, 300 Hz, or 400 Hz, or completely off. And then we've got the dry wet mix. You've got the ratio there, and I believe you can do all buttons in mode as well on that. And then you can put in the signal low pass filter, signal high pass filter, and the compression on and off. So this has got quite a lot more features than an original 1176. I'm hoping it sounds as good, if not better, than the 17s that I've got in the B17 2As. This has got the mix, and it's also got the sidechain high pass filter and other things. So and you can do all buttons in mode, which the 17s that I've got at the moment don't have, and they sound fantastic. So this should be amazing. On the back here, we've got the voltage selector. I'm on 230 volts. Make sure you get that right if you get one for your region. We've got the power in, and then we've got input and output on balanced XLRs, which is great. And then we've got a link if you want to stereo link two of these together, which at the moment I don't. I've only got one of these units. I did actually try and buy two of them. I found this one on eBay, and then I went onto Reverb to try and find a second one, and I found a person selling one fairly cheap that was also B stock, and I thought, oh, I'll buy that as well. And then in the morning I got an email saying you bought the same compressor twice, because they were advertising it on both eBay and Reverb, and I didn't spot that it was the same seller. So I ended up basically buying this unit twice. Of course, they refunded me for the one that was free postage, so I ended up paying £10 more. I wish they'd refunded me for the one that had the postage on it, but never mind, I didn't mind paying the £10 postage on this. This is a lovely unit. So this eventually is going to go in here where my warm audio compressor, this is going to replace my warm audio 76, because the warm audio 76, I feel that I've very quickly outgrown it. It's a really good compressor for vocals. I like it for vocals, but since I've got the Blueies, I'm not going to be using it for vocals because they're better. Snare drum and certain other transient things, I'm missing the top end with the warm audio. In fact, if you watch one of my mix videos, I put the warm audio compressor on the snare and I wasn't happy with it, and then I ended up moving over to the 17, one of the 17s, and it sounded so much better. So I think I've outgrown the warm audio. Saying that, it's still a really nice unit that when I got it, I was putting stuff through it going, oh, that's just so much better than a plug-in. So it's I'd say it's kind of like that mid tier. It's not down in the Behringer or the Clark Technic kind of region, but it's not up there with things like Blackline Audio and Audioscape and Heritage Audio and Stam Audio and some of the really good sort of clone makers that I think are producing units that are sort of an equivalence of the real thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say this now, this isn't the official announcement of it because I haven't quite worked out how it's going to work. In fact, maybe in the comments you can give me some feedback, but I've been putting out these mix videos and I've been giving away the multi-track, as you know. And lots of people are sending me wonderful mixes that they've done with the multi-track. And I'm thinking that I've got a tour coming up. I'm doing 2 months away, basically, or just under 2 months away. During that time, if I give people time to do some mixes, do whatever you want, do something interesting with the music and send me what you're doing. And then when I get back, I'm going to get me and a few friends to listen through to all of them and kind of just pick whichever mix is the best mix or the most interesting. Haven't quite worked the details out yet, so I'll let you know. And also I'd like your feedback on how you think it should work, because I've never done this before. But I was going to give the WA76 compressor to the person that ends up kind of winning the contest, so to speak, rather than selling it on eBay and having to deal with all of that crap. I can't really be bothered with that. I'm willing to give the WA76 away to the person who does the most interesting mix. I think the good thing about that is there's lots of people at different stages with their studios. Some people have got a home studio where they're doing stuff all in the box and they just want a compressor to put vocals through or something like that. And then there's some people like me who's kind of upgrading my gear and I've kind of outgrown the warm audio. And I think that's a really good unit. I mean, I used that for quite a while. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give that away to someone who mixes the song the best. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to work out the details. It might be that we'll pick our favourite one of each songs and then put the favourite of each songs together and then pick a favourite out of those four. I'm not quite sure how the judging of it is going to work. Maybe you should give me some feedback and give me your ideas on how the rules should be. But I'm definitely going to get a few friends together. There's my friend Dean that I've done loads of music with, and he was the guitarist in Tapao and he played with the Gillan Band and Bad Company and all sorts of people. I'm going to get him involved. I'm going to get my bandmate Chris, I think I'll get him involved as well. And we're going to kind of listen through, because we'll all be hearing for different things and basically have some categories like, you know, quality of the mix, you know, the most innovative thing, who's got the most sort of the widest mix or the most space. I don't quite know the categories yet, and then we'll give them a score and add it up. So I want to do all of that. I'd love your feedback on that, and yeah, give away that 76. And I'm going to get this in the rack, and in another video I'm going to use it because I'm sure this is going to sound absolutely beautiful. Right, I'm going to stop talking now. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, please subscribe. You will hear this more in future videos, and I will see you in another video. Cheers.